Well, hello, Aquarius. It's CJ here from CJ's Soul Messages. I'm going to be doing a reading for you today for the month of November 2021. I hope you are doing really well. This is going to be a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone as it's not one-on-one. But so take what does resonate and leave the rest behind. There's so many people that we all are on different paths and have different stories going on in our lives. So again, not going to apply for everyone. As well, this is not a gender specific reading. It is a general one. So it applies to anyone and everyone. It is just the energy of the cards. Wow, really smoking up. Sage is totally smoking up here. Okay, so Aquarius, I hope you're doing really, really good. Month of November, I think, is going to be a very interesting month for the collective. We have a new moon on November 4th that is going to be in the sign of Scorpio. And so Scorpio is all about death and rebirth. We also have a full moon as well as a partial lunar eclipse happening on November 19th. And it'll be a full moon in Taurus. So, you know, again, a lot of energy there, a lot of energy to be able to work with this month. And I do feel that Spirit is suggesting that things may start to get a little lighter for us all around the world. And, you know, when they give me that information and that kind of energy that I pick up on, it does feel so much more positive. So I'm going to hold on to that. We've all been through a really tough time over the last couple of years. And, you know, time for the tides to start to change, I think, for all of us. So with that being said, let's get started on your reading. Okay, so Aquarius, I'm going to start off with pulling a card from the Divine Oracle deck. Then we'll pull one from the Major Arcana, and then we'll get into your full reading. All right. Spirit, please show me clearly, what message do you have for Aquarius for the month of November 2021? What animal card do you want to come out? And Aquarius, this energy will be an energy that you can work with, an energy that will be around you, perhaps even an energy that you actually really start to embody this month. Okay, one card, please. Thank you. The beaver. Beaver is all about working really hard. Beautiful. Love this card. It is a number 27 that reduces down to a 9. If you're into numerology, please check out that number for more information of what number 9 may mean. You may be seeing 27 as well. And if you are, that's just Spirit's way of communicating with you and letting you know that they are trying to come through and remind you that they have your back. So the beaver. Beaver is all about work. Beavers, man, they are some very interesting kind of animals. They are so determined. Where I live in Canada here, we have a lot of beavers, and I always find it so unique that even when you're in a park or, you know, by a river or a lake or such, you know, sometimes the government will go and put fences around the bottom of a tree to stop the beaver from gnawing its way down to try and, you know, they chew through the wood to build dams, right? But it's amazing how persistent that they are, is that they will find a way to get the trees all around that. Even if that one has a little bit of a, like I said, a fence around the bottom of it, they don't let it stop them. When dams are pulled apart and moved away, they just start again and they build it again. So perseverance is really coming through here with this card, with this energy. Beavers are also family too. So, you know, they have their little family that live in their dam, and, you know, they use their tail for balance. So there's a lot of energy that you could be working with for sure in the month of November. I am going to read out of the book to get the full message for you, and then we'll continue on. So if you can give me 1 second, Aquarius, I will have this pulled up in a second, and we'll see what other message there may be. But as I said, their tail is thick and big and strong, and they use it all the time to actually keep them balanced as they are working at chewing down the trees. Okay, so here's a message. I'll hold the card up for you. It is a beautiful card. There is a moon and, well, 2 moons actually in this. And it just, I don't know, it just feels very whimsical, mystical card. Okay, work. To love your work is a gift. Find a balance between work and rest. It is worth aligning your work with your purpose if you can. Being positively, mindfully engaged in your work, no matter what it may be, is healthy. Someone may be attempting to micromanage you at your job, and this is not an optimum way to work. Perhaps it's time to be your own boss. So, with that card, Aquarius, obviously, again, not going to apply to every Aquarius out there, but perhaps someone is trying to micromanage you for some. Some of you may be considering starting your own business, becoming an entrepreneur. You are a very driven, hard worker. You totally could succeed at that. And on the lesser of the message, it is about balance. You know, trying to really find a balance between working and playing. You know, some of you may be really working your ass off, and maybe you've forgotten to take a little bit of time out for yourself. So that's the initial energy that's coming from Beaver. So let's pull a major arcana. Thank you so much, Spirit. Oh, okay, those ones, all right, there we go. Tower just came out. I didn't even get a chance to shuffle. So something is needing to be shifted here. This card is quite graphic, looks pretty scary, but at the same time, please know that the Tower is not, it doesn't mean that. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to apply the worst of the worst. The Tower comes in when we have to, when there is a need to really change a foundation. Something in our life needs to really be shook and changed so that we can actually move to a better level, move to a more way of living that is more in alignment with what our path is, the path that we're on. So when the Tower comes in, it is saying, you know, prepare yourself for sudden changes that will be for the benefit, even if it kind of knocks you off balance a little bit at the beginning. Trust and know that it is coming in for a reason that is about helping you get to your higher purpose, helping you get reconnected with yourself, allowing and aligning a better way to live your life than perhaps what is where you are right now, because the Tower doesn't come in unless there's something that is very unstable. So the Tower will come in just to clear it down so that you can begin again. And one thing I will show you is that, you know, there is beautiful birds. Even though there's people falling out of the Tower, there are beautiful birds flying free up here. And the eye is representing really the divine, watching everything, watching it all unfold as it is divinely orchestrated in divine timing. Okay, so Aquarius, those are the energies that Spirit has given. So we've got the Beaver, about balance, about really trying to, you know, bring in what is authentically best for you. So this can apply to your relationships or your career. Definitely feeling a lot, though, with the Beaver that this is more of a career read. Perhaps it's time for you to start something new, for you to go down a brand new path. Excuse me. And maybe the only way you can do that is to bring this Tower in so that you can begin again in a better way for you. So let's start pulling some tarot. All right, Spirit, thank you so much. What messages do you have for Aquarius for November 2021 for this reading here? Please show me clearly. Okay, we've got the Ace of Swords, so that's beautiful. That is a brand new idea. Ooh, and we got the Ace of Wands, 2 wands right off the get-go here. Beautiful. 7 of Pentacles. Okay. So a brand new way of thinking, a brand new brilliant idea. It is also with the Ace of Wands. Okay, that's a lot of cards, but we'll take them. All right. Beautiful. Give me a moment, Aquarius. I'm just going to allow Spirit to guide me on how placements they are wanting me to place them. Okay. Oh, these are a lot of cards. Wow. Beautiful positive reading here. Okay, we're going to start with the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck, right off the start, is Temperance. It's number 14. Temperance is Sagittarius card. Now, Temperance is all about staying centered. It is about not getting swayed if everything around you is getting a little crazy, very, very stressful. Maybe really fast-moving parts are happening in a relationship, in a career. Place it where it may fit. But it is about keeping yourself very much balanced, very much centered. And not allowing yourself to become discombobulated, really. It's a beautiful card. Beautiful energy. If you take a good look at that card on the back, hopefully you can see that there's beautiful angel wings there. So know that you are protected this month as you move through it and on your path. So I've put that right there. Oh, this is amazing. Underneath Temperance, there is the Three of Swords. Now, Three of Swords is all about, this is a heartbreak card. This is being betrayed, feeling really heartbroken by someone or something that has really kind of damaged you a bit. It's maybe left you feeling really just completely disheveled, let down, left out. And this can be for a relationship. I'm going to need to really look at these cards a bit more. They're not really giving me so much relationship. It still feels like this is business, career, job, employment. So maybe you've been working your ass off, as I said at the very beginning, at some kind of a job, some kind of business, and you have not been getting the recognition that you've deserved. And it has become very depressing because no matter how hard you've been trying, maybe, you're just not getting what you deserve here, Aquarius. For others, maybe this is about a relationship that has gone really sour, and you've been betrayed in a personal love relationship, and there's needing to be this tower to come in to change it. I'm going to stick with the career reading, though, because that is what Spirit is giving me. So, again, the energies will still apply to whatever the subject is. Just take the energy and replace it. If I'm talking about career, replace it with relationship. Or family, or wherever it may align in your life. But underneath the Three of Swords is the Devil. So the Devil is all about, that's a Capricorn card. Some of you may be dealing with Capricorn, but the Devil energy is really the toxic. It's the toxic, the bound, being tied up, feeling stuck, feeling like you cannot escape, feeling like you have no control over anything, and that the Devil has the full control. So for some of you, this may be speaking of like a boss. When we did read about the beaver, it did say someone might be micromanaging you. And that is the energy that Spirit is seriously giving me here. And they are saying that maybe this is the time now for you to really start making a very good plan on getting out of it so that you can really go after your dreams, your passions, the things that really make you feel alive and make you motivated to get up every single day. But it has to be aligned with who you are, what you really love. Otherwise, work is always work. If we can find something that is our passion and we can do it every day, it doesn't feel like work then. And then it becomes this beautiful, potentially, the outcome is magnificent because you're doing what you love, and if you're able to do that and you're able to also make some money at it and have the things that you are wanting, you are then not feeling burdened by doing this career. Okay, let's just keep going. Justice came out. So the balance is going to the scales will get balanced. This is Libra as well, Aquarius. So whatever this is referring to, there has been an imbalancement. There has been a lack of having complete control over your life, wherever that fits. And Spirit wants you to know that justice is coming in this month to rebalance the scales, to bring anything that was wrong, right, to correct it so that it is now flowing the way it is meant to be. And keeping yourself centered with the Temperance card is going to allow this to unfold more quickly. It looks like, Aquarius, you have some beautiful new idea. And maybe after a time of not really knowing which way to go, because the Seven of Cups is here. Cups are our emotions and our relationships. Seven of Cups is really about almost being stuck. If you look at this guy, he's not sure which cup to take, because there's just feels like overwhelming. It could be a lot of opportunity. It could be a lot of options. But either way, it is about not sure which way you want to go. So in order for you to figure out the direction you want to go, you have to take a moment and you have to step outside of your world, the people around you. You need to get some time for yourself and find some kind of clarity with which direction you want to go. You know, the Hermit is really about looking within and really shining that light inwardly to get really truthful about what your heart, your soul, your intuition is telling you of what it is that you know you want and what you want to achieve. This is a beautiful energy to go into, especially if you've been feeling a bit confused and stuck and unsure. And, you know, really, if someone's been micromanaging you and, you know, but it pays the bills. And so you're like, shit, do I make a change or do I keep doing what I've been doing because I feel stuck? It does pay the bills, but it's not very satisfying emotionally. The Hermit then is reminding you to take some time out to really get some, to really try and find clarity within yourself. No one else, just you. Go for walks, get some air, you know, whatever it is that you love to do. But for you, Aquarius, in November, it's about taking care of you here. You can't take care of anyone else if you haven't taken care of yourself. Seven of Pentacles, again, so 2 7s here. 7 might be a really important number for you. 7 of Pentacles, this is the checking your harvest. Has what you planted been rewarding? Are you seeing the rewards of how hard you've worked? Is it exactly as you wanted? Is it less? Is it more? It is, and it's going to vary for each of you. Some of you may be looking at what you've put into a project or a job or career, relationship, and you might be feeling, yeah, no, I like what I'm getting. But for others, this reading is indicating that you're not really satisfied with the return of your investment. So you take this time out and you really put a plan together, and you really get really clear within yourself of what you want to do and where you're gonna go, how are you gonna make this happen. You've got Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands. So Swords is our air element. That is you, Aquarius, right here. Sorry, right here. And this is all about our thoughts, everything that goes on in our brain. So our, you know, logic, our, you know, God, I keep saying, you know, communication, the way we think, the way we speak to others. Ace of Swords, though, is the promise of this brand new beginning and clarity. You're really getting clear about which way you want to go, and you're getting excited. Look at the light that's coming from her mind. It's shining up as if like the light bulb moment. Aha, I now know which way I want to go. I now know what I want to do. Ace of Wands was right beside it, and this is the fire element. So this is our passions, our drive, our determination. Wands is our inspiration, our creativity, all of that. And Ace of Wands is that, again, promise of this new start. But this time it seems to really light you up. It is following your dreams of what it is you want to do. Remember, we have Beaver working hard. We have the Tower coming in to say, you know, maybe this isn't what you need to do anymore. Maybe this big change has to happen. in order for you to feel really great again. Maybe you haven't been feeling very good. Three of Swords, with that showing up, it is definitely indicating that there has been some kind of heartbreak, betrayal. It doesn't have to be that deep, but the card shows up to represent unhappiness. Unhappiness where you perhaps had a belief that things were going to be really great and that, you know, maybe this job is going to turn out to be really successful and will make you feel happy. And maybe you've just realized that no, it doesn't. It just doesn't. So that therefore is this need to get very clear and what do you want to do? Because you're going to figure it out. You then have the Page of Swords. It's really interesting actually, because you have the Page of Swords and you have the Page of Wands. You have the Ace of Swords and you have the Ace of Wands. So it's like you've got these two brand new ideas, these brand new starts in your life. And right underneath that is, you know, the Page. So we're talking about the Ace of Swords, this brand new idea. Then you have the Page of Swords, which is, okay, I've got this brand new idea, and I am really investing in it. I'm really starting to make moves, plans. I am putting a solid list together of how I'm going to do it. How am I going to get moving here? And you're going to start moving fast. Then the Page of Wands shows up. So it's very balanced here. This is very balanced, especially with the Justice and Temperance. Page of Wands shows up saying, okay, got the Ace of Wands, brand new inspiration. It also is my yes card. When this comes up, this is the card that is saying if there's a question you've been asking about, Spirit is saying, yes, go for it. Then you have the Page of Wands. So now it's like, okay, I've got this idea. It is lighting my passion up. It is making me super excited. And I am going to throw that paintbrush, in this card it is a paintbrush, directly at where I'm going forward. I'm throwing it forward and I'm getting ready to start moving in that direction. Beautiful energy. And maybe some of you are artists, for example, because this is a paintbrush on here. And then you start to make quick progress because now we have the Three of Wands. And that is now, you've made your decision. You know which way you're going. Not even, you're skipping the Knight of Wands and the Two of Wands. You're going straight to the Three of Wands, which is, okay, I know I'm going out there. Here's this woman, she's about to surf. She's not hesitating if she's going to surf. She is going to surf. She's about to take that step. So that is movement. It's really starting to move. Then you have, this is beautiful, Aquarius, because it looks very fast. You get two kings. King of Pentacles. So this decision, whatever this is, all of a sudden it leads you to great wealth, great security, great confidence, you know, a foundation that is very solid. And you also get the King of Wands, which is entrepreneur. Here I am. I was determined. I've made it. I am the king now, and I am full of confidence, and nothing is going to shake me. I'm unshakable. Powerful energy, Aquarius. So if we look at the cards that have first come out here, we have two aces, two pages, two kings. So you're moving very fast this month from going from a page to a king. That's pretty incredible. That is fast, fast movement. So if you are fearful of making a choice or maybe shaking something up, changing something around, please know that your spirits are around you and they are supporting you with this. I mean, Temperance and Justice, very similar cards for me as a reader. So I just feel like we've got doubles here. We really do. You know, we do, because we've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. We've got Justice, we've got Temperance, we've got two kings. Again, like I said, two aces, two pages. Just feel very like the Tower is going to come in here. And maybe you're bringing the Tower. Maybe you're going to be the one that has just decided, like, enough's enough. I appreciate where I've been, or, you know, I appreciate what I've learned here, but it's time for me to make some changes that are going to change my world for the better. Because there is some new thing coming in for you, and it is looking very promising and very full of huge potential here, with you possibly being able to be the king and know that you have enough money that's going to take care of everything. Know that you have enough confidence and drive to, you know, sail your own ship here. And this Tower is just letting you know it's time to make this shift if this reading applies to you. Like Aquarius, if someone's been micromanaging you at a job or whatever, you know, you're an innovative person, innovative energy. Micromanaged is not, that doesn't really work for you. You have a very strong mind of your own, and you know how you operate in life. So that could definitely feel a little smothering if someone is doing that to you. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else. I'm just going to call out the signs because some like that. So we've got, you may be dealing with a Sag, you may be dealing with a Libra, you may be dealing with a Virgo, the Hermit card. I mean, that's the energy that Spirit's giving me here. So let's see if we can get any clarifiers here. I don't think there's too much more that needs to come out for you, Aquarius, because this just feels like you, if you've been at a very unstable place, relationship, career, this is going to change really quite quickly. Don't be afraid to allow yourself to see these ideas or these new passions or creativity things. You know, the King of Wands is entrepreneur here. So I definitely feel from Spirit that some of you are about to embark on a new journey on your own, and you're going to be quite successful here. So let's see if we can get any other clarifiers. Spirit, is there any other messages that you have for Aquarius for November 2021? Okay, that felt like it wanted to jump, so I kind of want to, let's see. All right, there we go. Let's see what this is. 5 of Swords. So 5 of Swords is saying that perhaps you've been struggling with making this decision. Because 5 of Swords is a bit of a tougher energy. It also can represent conflicts too. Swords, so it's our mind, but it is it can be conflicts for sure, and sometimes it can be about someone trying to get the upper hand all the time. And so if this is regarding whoever the other person may be here, maybe they've been trying to get the upper hand all the time, and now it's time for you to really push for things to get balanced in whatever way that is that you need to get it balanced out. Let's see. There's anything else. Oops. Anything else? Oh. Give me one moment, please. Well, you got the Tower again coming out. Just double confirming here. Something's coming down. Something is really, really needing to... I can't get that clear. Hopefully you can see that. Something is seriously needing to come down again. Like it just needs, foundation needs to be changed. Because I don't feel that whatever foundation you have built for yourself right up until now, I don't think it's satisfying to you. Wow. And then we have death. So, and we are in Scorpio season right now. So Spirit is definitely saying here, Aquarius, that you got this new idea. If you have a new idea, you have this thing that just lights you up, go for it. Go for it because you can make it seriously successful. I mean, the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands is success. You know, and Justice coming in is saying this, you don't need to worry. You are protected and everything's going to be balanced. And you're just going to be, I think you're going to feel really motivated and genuinely feel excited every day once you make these changes. To have the Tower show up twice and then death show up. Death is the letting something die out so that something new can be born, right? So to have that, that's really powerful. That is shifting energy for you. I want to see what's under the deck. Knight of Wands. Okay. So there's the Knight of Wands. So Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, King of Wands. Knight of Wands is really moving forward. And we know that because you have the Three of Wands, which is you moving forward. And then underneath that, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So Spirit wants you to know to trust that the Wheel of Fortune will start to move in the direction you are wishing for. You just really don't be afraid to take this. Don't be afraid to really work hard on what your dreams and your passions are, what it is that you want. What is it that you want to manifest? You know, November 4th with the new moon in Scorpio, that is such a beautiful time to really just do whatever feels comfortable to you. But to really, if you can just sit and really think about everything that you want to do, what you want in your world, what does that world look like? Believe it, see it in your eyes. You don't have to take an hour or two. It can be 10 minutes. But if you can just really focus on seeing your life as you want it and really seeing it as if that is how it is in that moment, that is going to really be beautiful energy with the new moon in Scorpio to really bring forth what it is you are wanting in your life and also what needs to be released. Because there is something here that does need to be released. If this is for a relationship, Aquarius, it feels the same thing. It's the same thing, a new relationship. You need to make some shifts here to let go of whatever this Three of Swords may represent for you. But I'm not going to spend time on that because the Spirit is not giving it to me as if this is a love relationship. So that's where we're going to leave it. It looks really life-changing this month if you so want it to be. You know, the beaver, remember, takes work, and it is about balance. The tail, that's what I was saying before we pulled out any tarot cards. You know, keeping yourself really balanced here, but don't be afraid to go after whatever your heart desires because success will follow. What I was going to say is, it's interesting. My son, he just got he started a new career a couple of months ago, and he's been working for quite a few years. But the old place where he was working, he always felt like it was a job, right? You know, he put his time in, he was due diligent, he was dedicated, all of that. But he took a gamble a couple of months ago because he had a different offer, completely different kind of job. You know, he loves it. I asked him the other day when I was speaking to him, does it feel like work? And he said, no. It feels exciting every single day I get up. I'm excited to learn everything that, you know, all these new experiences. And I'm sad at the end of the day that it's time to go home. So Aquarius, that's the energy that Spirit was wanting me to give to you. Find that, because that is really, I mean, gosh, to be blessed in order to be able to be blessed in the way of being able to do exactly what you love doing every single day and be so excited that you're just not punching in the time and going, okay, well, gosh, I'm glad it's like 6 o'clock and now I get to go home. I don't want to go back there tomorrow. If that's how you're feeling, change it. Spirit is saying today, this month, moving forward, it's time to change it because I do feel like you got a really beautiful idea and it is going to be very successful. Just put your heart, soul, and the hard work into it. And, you know, universe has your back. So let's close this reading off with one card out of Pearls of Wisdom. Thank you so much, Spirit. This is your sign. If you've been wondering and if you've been hemming and hawing on what direction to go or to start a new career or whatever, this is your sign from Spirit saying go for it. Wow. There we go. Change for the future. That's the card that has come out. Look at that gorgeous horse. Stand firm and challenge past events in your life. The belief you need to work hard to achieve is no longer relevant. Let go and you will be rewarded in a most unexpected way. There we are. Thank you, Spirit, because that is exactly summing up this reading. the fact that you may be believing that you just got to keep working, maybe you're going to get the recognition, maybe you're going to get, the pay raise, or you're going to get the, the bump up in the career. That isn't necessarily so. In fact, many times that doesn't happen. In this situation, Aquarius, Spirit is 100% confirming that with this card coming out. You don't have to work harder to achieve more. What you need to do is you need to follow your dreams. You need to follow that flame that lights your tummy up and make it so. And you'll have everything you need and everything that you want. What a beautiful reading for you for November. I am very grateful for it. All right, Aquarius, I hope there's something here that you found that was helpful. Leave me a like or subscribe or leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. It really means a lot from the bottom of my heart. So thank you for being here and spending some time with me. I wish you a beautiful month, and until next time, take care.